So this would be my third year on the floor. So the past two have been as a resident, and this year as the resident assistant. I've been involved in queer space since high school, since I came out, and so it just seemed natural and like a fitting position. And I really like being able to tailor my programs specifically to queer people. When you're not queer, you're usually in a non-majority queer space, and usually, cis-het space. This is something different. I think when I first got here and I felt that greater sense of community, and it really just depends on the individual, just because for some people like me, I've been involved in queer spaces since high school, like I said, and meeting queer people there, being able to step away and just with people who right away kind of get you and know where you come from and your story. And, your stories might differ, but I've come to really value my queer friends. And when I see other queer people that don't have that same circle, it doesn't allow you to grow and to like really kind of like learn it by yourself. So definitely, all institutions like these are not really made for queer people. Like, it'd be great to be in a place where the school would react to something and like be able to protect us right away without being pushed to do so. But sometimes they do need to be pushed to do so because that's just the way the institution works. I think one thing I have been kind of critical about has been the accessibility to the floor. Just because of our location, we are in very expensive housing, which right away like cut access to a lot of people. So it's definitely a privilege in itself to be at the #1 public research school in expensive housing in a queer majority space, which rarely exists on any campus in dorm-wise. It's great that we have the space, but like if we're gonna have the space, I want it to be done to the fullest with the people's voice centered. Well, one of the great things about being in the LLC, because right now we're one of 12 on campus, the programming can be really intentional and really tailored to the community. And that also depends on the year. Sometimes the floor might be, lacking in certain fields where it's like, okay, I see development in this area, because that's one of our things as well. We want to help in their development and they're growing while they're here, because they are here for that reason. We're all here to learn to grow. One example we have Queer Prom coming up, which is our LLC signature event, which involves me, my campus partner, Queer Alliance, and other residents really coming together and being able to relive that experience, because prom's a very cisgendered, heteronormative type thing. Definitely the LGBT Center, they have a great committed staff. There's definitely a lot of services that help with like the meal slips. They have their own counselor in there, which is really beneficial. So and it doesn't count against the CAPS limits. So that's really helpful. They also trans up for Trans UCLA Pride, and they're a great org as well to really connect with the trans people and really have someone who understands you. Because even within the LGBT community, there can be a lot of like still transphobia from like cis queer people.